Every morning, before the world takes hold of your attention, give yourself a moment to reclaim your soul. The first light of day slips through the window, touching the air still veiled in mist. In that fragile moment, peace is already present. Yet we often forget the way back to it. Most people wake up to the noise of the mind, unfinished tasks, lingering worries, memories that have not yet fallen asleep. But as the Buddha taught, morning is the doorway to awakening, the time when we can plant the seed of serenity in the heart. So today, let me begin this morning with you, not in haste, but in stillness. These are 5 Buddhist lessons to help you start the day with true peace. In the next few minutes, you will hear 5 gentle reminders, simple yet filled with deep wisdom from the Buddha's teachings. Each reminder is a way to reconnect with the quiet inside you, to begin the day with clarity and calm. They are not grand or distant ideas, but small seeds helping you remember that peace has always been near. Take a deep breath, feel the air within you, and join me in this morning, where your soul returns to its natural stillness. Lesson 1. I am not my thoughts. I am the stillness beneath them. When dawn first touches the window frame, even before you rise from bed, the mind has already begun to run like a little monkey. It jumps from branch to branch, from what must be done today to the mistakes of yesterday, then to worries about what may come tomorrow. The Buddha once compared the human mind to this, always restless, always shifting, always searching for something to cling to. Yet beyond all those movements, there remains a still space, like the sky that is never carried away by the wind, no matter how the clouds change their form. Morning is the time when the mind is most easily disturbed. Just one small thought, one unanswered message, one old memory passing by, and you have already lost your peace. Yet there is one profound teaching from the Buddha. We are not our thoughts. We are the ones who observe them. Just as when you look at the sky, you see the clouds drifting by, but never mistake yourself for them. Thoughts are clouds, and you are the sky. The clouds may be dark or bright, thick or thin, but the sky always remains vast, silent and clear. When we forget this, we are swept away by each passing cloud, joyful with the white ones, sorrowful with the grey. But when we remember we are the sky, we see that the clouds are only guests passing through. So in the morning, before you touch your phone or step out of bed, sit quietly for a moment, take a deep breath, feel it move through your chest, and whisper, I am not my thoughts. I am the stillness beneath them. With just that small moment, you will notice a space opening within you, light, clear, and silent like the first glow of dawn. Let that stillness reach you before the world does, because in that quiet space, you realize you do not need to control your thoughts, only to see them clearly as they pass. When you learn to observe, you are no longer carried away by the stream of the mind, but become the one who holds peace. And that is how a truly calm morning begins. Lesson 2. Everything I need already exists within me. Every morning there is a small whisper that rises in our minds, so soft that we sometimes do not notice it. It says, you are not good enough. You need more. And so the race begins. The race to chase success, love, recognition, or some reason to feel worthy. We open our phones, look into the lives of others, compare, and then feel a sense of lack. Gradually, we forget that we were once peaceful before all those things ever existed. The Buddha taught that the root of suffering does not lie in what we do not have, but in the belief that we are lacking. When we think happiness must come from outside, from others, from possessions, from praise, we unknowingly hand over our power to the world. Because when what we depend on changes, we also sway with it. But if we turn inward, we will discover something miraculous. Peace has never left us. It has only been covered by demands and expectations. Imagine a small lamp in a dark room. It does not need to search for light elsewhere. It only needs to remember that it is already shining. Human beings are the same. The light of understanding, compassion, and wholeness has always existed within us. But because we keep chasing the world, we forget to turn on that inner lamp. We forget that we ourselves are the source of light, the place where peace begins. Morning is the perfect time to remember this. Before starting your day, place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and gently say, "Everything I need already exists within me." This sentence is not meant to be believed, but to be remembered. Remember that beneath every fear lies a soul full of life. Remember that even when you feel not enough, the light within you is still quietly shining. When you begin your morning with this remembrance, you no longer search for anything outside. Instead of running to fill an empty space, you begin to radiate from where you stand. Everything you need, peace, wisdom, love, has always been there, in this very breath, in your very being. And when you truly realize this, the world suddenly feels softer because you are no longer searching for happiness. You are already living with it. Lesson 3. Nothing outside me can disturb the peace within me. When the sun rises, the world begins to move. The sounds of life gently stir the still space. The noise of traffic, voices, the first messages of the day, glances, and emotions intertwining. Each person carries a different kind of energy. Some bring joy, some carry irritation, and some are walking through their own storms. If we are not mindful, we absorb everything like a sponge, soaking up even what we do not need. The Buddha taught that the human mind is naturally clear and calm, like a still lake. Only when we let the wind in does the water begin to ripple. Peace does not disappear because the world is noisy, but because we open the door for that noise to enter our hearts. When we let the emotions of others control us, we lose our own center. But when we know how to observe, how to pause before reacting, we preserve the quiet space that lives in the deepest part of the heart. Keeping distance from negative energy is not indifference or coldness. It is mindfulness. It is the awareness of what belongs to us and what does not. There will be moments when others say things that hurt you. There will be days when the world around you feels heavy with turbulent energy. But remember, you are not a small boat tossed by the waves. You are the deep lake that can hold the wind without losing its stillness. Imagine a wide lake in the early morning. The wind may blow, the clouds may drift, but beneath the surface, the water remains clear and calm. That is your mind when you do not let the outside world invade it. Your peace does not need to be found. It has always been there, waiting for you to return. So when someone makes you uneasy, when a situation triggers your reaction, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and softly say, "Nothing outside me can disturb the peace within me." Let that reminder become a gentle shield protecting your heart. Peace is not the reward that comes after the storm. It is the strength that allows you to stand firm within it. And when you can keep that stillness steady, you will realize this truth. The world may change, but true peace never leaves you. Lesson 4. Today, I choose presence over pressure. In the morning, most of us wake up and start running, not with our feet, but with our minds. Before we can even feel the first breath of the day, we are already thinking about the things we must do, the messages we have not answered, the goals we have not yet reached. The to-do list becomes the first prayer of the morning, and instead of living, we start running. The more we try to keep up, the further we feel pulled away from ourselves. Yet pressure is only an illusion born from a mind that constantly believes everything must happen faster, bigger, and better. Meanwhile, presence is the true breath of life, where everything is unfolding right here, right now. The Buddha once said, "The trouble is, you think you have time." That saying is not a warning, but a reminder of how fragile the present moment is. We keep believing that life will begin after we finish our work, after we have more time, after we complete the long list in our minds. But life is already happening in this very breath. A monk once taught his student, "When you drink tea, just drink tea." The student laughed, thinking it was obvious. But one day, while drinking tea, his mind wandered to his work, his plans, his worries. Then he realized he had never truly tasted tea. From that day on, he began to practice again, just drinking tea when drinking tea, just walking when walking, just breathing when breathing, and his life became slower, deeper, fuller. In the morning, before you rush, try stopping for a moment. Sit upright. Feel the cool air touching your skin. Inhale deeply and relax. Then say to yourself, "Today, I choose presence over pressure." Let this sentence flow with your breath. When you are truly present, you are no longer pulled by time or expectations. Everything still happens, but without haste. You answer emails with calm. You go to work with a peaceful mind. You live without being swept away by life. Presence is a choice, not a result. And when you choose it each morning, you are giving yourself the most precious gift. A day lived fully, not in tension, but in peace. 17. Lesson 5. I let go so life can flow. 18. Every morning, as the first light slips through the curtain, you have two choices, to hold on tightly or to let go gently. Most of us choose to hold on, often without realizing it. We hold on to our plans, to the desire that everything must happen exactly as we wish, and to the worries about what has not yet come. And because of that, even when the day has just begun, our minds are already tired, and our hearts already tense. The Buddha taught that the root of suffering lies in attachment. When we cling, we resist the natural flow of life. Everything in the universe changes: weather, emotions, people, situations. When we demand that things stay still to please us, we are fighting against the impermanence of all existence. Letting go does not mean giving up, but trusting the flow of causes and conditions, trusting that what belongs to us will come at the right time, and what needs to leave will do so gently. Imagine a river. It does not try to push the rocks out of its path. It simply glides around them, allowing the water to keep flowing, allowing life to continue. True strength does not lie in controlling the direction of the water, but in allowing it to flow naturally, without resistance or struggle. Human beings are the same. When we let go, we do not become weaker. We simply allow ourselves to live with the flow instead of standing still within it. In the morning, before beginning a new day, take a minute for stillness. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then exhale slowly. Feel the breath moving through you like a river flowing inside. Then gently say, "I let go so life can flow." Let this sentence move with your breath, sink into every cell of your body. You will begin to feel something inside you dissolve. A tension, a fear, a need to control everything. And as it fades, you will feel a space opening within you, light, bright, and full of trust. When you know how to let go, life begins to adjust itself. What no longer belongs will drift away, and what is meant for you will come. You no longer need to fight against the current, but begin to move with it, lightly, peacefully, yet powerfully. Peace does not come from holding on, but from allowing things to unfold naturally. When you let go, life begins to flow again, and you realize that in that letting go, you have become truly free. 19. Morning is a gift that life offers us every day, a chance to begin again, to remember that peace has never left us, only that we sometimes forget the way back. Before we close, let us recall the 5 reminders that you can carry with you each morning. First, I am not my thoughts. I am the stillness beneath them. Second, everything I need already exists within me. Third, nothing outside me can disturb the peace within me. Fourth, today I choose presence over pressure. Fifth, I let go so life can flow. These 5 sentences may seem simple, but when repeated with awareness, they become 5 breaths that bring you back to yourself. Peace is not something we must seek in distant places, but something we need to remember. When you speak these words each morning, you are not trying to change the world. You are only changing the way you walk through it. And when the way you walk changes, the world around you becomes gentler. Write down the one sentence that moves your heart the most, or simply whisper it in the first breath of the morning. Sometimes, just one small reminder is enough to quiet the mind and awaken the light within you. Your peace might be the very thing someone out there is silently searching for.